is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will get the first possession of the game. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Auburn's offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis.
Turning it on! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bettis. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal and looking for the first score. Caught in the backfield, it's Burden. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Auburn 7, Arkansas 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Across the 25. He's got room. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hicks. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught close to the marker. It's Burton. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He's going to take off. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Auburn 14, Arkansas 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Boyd. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Working that left side now. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, no, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. I'm not just going to get the first. I'm going to set you up now on the goal line. Let's roll.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Rushes on him. Wideout trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Time to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Knight. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Looking for space, it's Hicks. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Burden. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Knight. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw again. Wide open downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Bettis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got his man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a little space. Brings him to the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Back's got it. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Finding an escape route. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. To the air. It's Knight. Might be looking to run. And down he goes. Trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on 4th. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Release to the back. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
On the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After run, now throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
To the air, it's Knight. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They're setting up the screen. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Back to throw, it's Boyd. And down he goes back at the 3. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll leave it with him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The inside handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. On target. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Boyd. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the... A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd. Turning it on. Delivers the stiff arm. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Boyd. Pocket breaking down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And here we go, final play of the game right here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed.